Angel Gabriel says, "Beloved soul, there are moments in life when something reaches you in such a quiet and unexpected way that you may not immediately realize how meaningful it truly is. A message appears, a thought crosses your mind, or a feeling in your heart gently asks you to pause and listen. These moments are not always dramatic or loud, yet they carry a certain calm clarity that makes you stop for a moment and wonder why this message found you exactly now. It is in these quiet moments that awareness begins to open and something meaningful begins to unfold. Angel Gabriel says that life often guides people through small signs of understanding rather than overwhelming events. A simple message can appear during a moment when your mind is searching for answers, and suddenly you feel as if something important has arrived. Not because it forces you to believe anything, but because it encourages you to reflect and listen more carefully to your own thoughts and feelings. Beloved soul, there are times when connections between people feel deeper than ordinary encounters. Some relationships seem to appear in your life with a sense of familiarity, as if your heart already recognizes something meaningful about them. These connections are often described as soul connections, not because they are mysterious, but because they reflect a sense of understanding and comfort that feels natural and genuine. Angel Gabriel says that when a message about connection appears in your life, it often invites you to reflect on the relationships that have influenced your journey. Think about the people who have helped you grow, those who encouraged you during uncertain moments, and those who reminded you of your strengths when you needed reassurance. Each meaningful connection carries lessons and experiences that shape your understanding of love, trust, and companionship. Beloved soul, the idea of a soulmate is often described in many different ways, yet at its heart it simply reflects a connection that feels sincere and deeply supportive. It is someone whose presence encourages growth, understanding, and kindness. These connections do not always appear suddenly, sometimes they develop gradually through shared experiences and mutual respect. Archangel Michael says that every season of life brings new opportunities for understanding and growth. Just as nature moves through cycles of change, human lives also pass through different seasons. Some seasons teach patience, others bring clarity, and some bring new beginnings filled with hope and possibility. Beloved soul, when a new season begins, it may not always be obvious at first. Sometimes it starts with a shift in your perspective. You may feel more hopeful about the future, more open to new experiences, or more appreciative of the lessons you have already learned. These feelings are often signs that you are entering a period of growth and positive change. Archangel Michael says that a season of blessings does not necessarily mean sudden dramatic events. Instead, it often appears as a gradual unfolding of opportunities, moments of peace, meaningful conversations, and experiences that remind you of the beauty within your journey. Blessings can be found in the calm confidence that comes from understanding yourself better and appreciating the people who bring value to your life. Beloved soul, the message reaching you today is simply an invitation to remain open to the positive possibilities ahead. Life continues moving forward, and each new chapter carries the potential for meaningful experiences and connections. When you approach the future with patience and awareness, you create space for those opportunities to appear naturally. Angel Gabriel says that the most important part of this moment is not to rush toward conclusions but to listen with a calm and thoughtful mind. Reflection often reveals insights that cannot be seen when life moves too quickly. By taking a moment to pause and consider the meaning of your experiences, you allow understanding to grow. Beloved soul, the path ahead of you still holds many moments waiting to unfold. Some will bring lessons, others will bring joy, and many will remind you how much growth you have already achieved. With patience and openness, each of those moments will contribute to the season of blessings that is beginning in your life. Angel Gabriel says, "Beloved soul, there are times in life when two paths begin slowly moving toward one another without either person fully realizing it at first. Each person continues living their own life, learning their own lessons, facing their own challenges, and growing in ways that prepare them for the connections they will one day experience. These paths may start far apart, yet over time they begin aligning through moments that seem small on the surface but carry deeper meaning beneath them." Angel Gabriel says that meaningful connections rarely appear suddenly without preparation. Before two people truly understand one another, they often go through many experiences that shape their character and perspective. Every challenge they overcome strengthens their patience. Every lesson they learn helps them appreciate the value of kindness and understanding. When these experiences have prepared both individuals, the possibility of a deeper connection begins to appear naturally. Beloved soul, think about the journey you have already walked. The people you have met, the lessons you have learned, the moments that help you understand yourself more clearly. Each of these experiences played a role in shaping the person you are today. They helped you recognize what truly matters in relationships, what qualities bring peace and respect, and what type of connection feels genuine and supportive. Angel Gabriel says that when people grow through reflection and awareness, their hearts become more open to meaningful relationships. Instead of searching desperately for connection, they begin attracting people who share similar values and intentions. These connections often feel comfortable and sincere because they are built on mutual understanding rather than pressure or expectation. Beloved soul, a soulmate connection is often described as a relationship where two individuals naturally support one another's growth. It is not about perfection or constant agreement. Instead, it is about encouragement, patience, and the willingness to understand each other's perspectives. Such connections create a sense of balance that allows both people to continue growing together. Archangel Michael says that the season you are entering is one that encourages openness and gratitude for the connections that enrich your life. Blessings often arrive through relationships that inspire you to become the best version of yourself. These relationships may appear gradually, beginning with simple conversations and shared experiences that slowly build trust and understanding. Beloved soul, when a season of blessings begins, it does not always arrive with dramatic change. Sometimes it appears quietly as a shift in the way you view your future. You may begin feeling more hopeful about the possibilities ahead. You may notice that conversations feel more meaningful or that certain encounters leave a positive impression on your heart. Archangel Michael says that these subtle changes often signal the beginning of a new chapter. They remind you that life continues unfolding in ways that bring new opportunities for connection, learning, and joy. Each new chapter carries experiences that expand your understanding of what it means to care for and appreciate another person. Beloved soul, the message reaching you today is not meant to rush you toward any conclusion. Instead, it invites you to remain open to the possibility that meaningful connections can appear when you least expect them. Life has a way of guiding people toward each other when the time is right. Angel Gabriel says that patience plays an important role in every meaningful relationship. When two individuals allow their connection to grow naturally, they create space for trust and understanding to develop. This natural growth is what gives relationships their strength and authenticity. Beloved soul, remember that every season of life brings opportunities for new experiences and deeper understanding. The path you are walking continues evolving, and the people who become part of your journey often arrive when both hearts are ready to recognize the value of that connection. Archangel Michael says that a season of blessings is not defined by material success or dramatic events. Instead, it is defined by moments of peace, meaningful conversations, and relationships that encourage mutual respect and growth. These blessings appear through experiences that remind you of the beauty and possibility present in your life. Beloved soul, as you continue moving forward, remain attentive to the connections that bring warmth and sincerity into your life. These moments are reminders that your journey is filled with opportunities for understanding and companionship. Angel Gabriel says that when two paths finally meet after many seasons of preparation, the connection often feels natural and effortless. Both individuals recognize that their experiences help prepare them to appreciate each other's presence. And from that moment, a new chapter of shared understanding begins to unfold. Angel Gabriel says, "Beloved soul, there are certain moments in life when something within your heart becomes quietly aware that a new chapter is beginning to unfold. It does not always appear suddenly or dramatically. Instead, it arrives gently, like the soft beginning of a sunrise where the sky slowly changes color before the light becomes fully visible." In the same way, meaningful connections in life often begin quietly, long before we fully understand their significance. Angel Gabriel says that every person walks through life carrying experiences that shape the way they see relationships and connection. Some of these experiences bring joy and comfort, while others teach important lessons about patience, trust, and understanding. Over time, these experiences prepare the heart to recognize the value of a connection that feels genuine and sincere. Beloved soul, when two individuals grow through their own journeys, they often begin developing qualities that allow them to appreciate one another in deeper ways. They learn the importance of kindness, communication, and respect. These qualities become the foundation of relationships that bring peace and encouragement rather than confusion or uncertainty. Angel Gabriel says that the idea of a soulmate is not simply about destiny or fate. It is about a connection between two people who have grown enough to understand the importance of supporting one another's growth. Such connections are built through shared understanding and a willingness to see the best in each other. Beloved soul, sometimes this kind of connection begins with a simple moment of recognition. You may notice a conversation that feels unusually natural, as if both people understand each other without needing to explain every detail. You may feel a sense of comfort in someone's presence, even if you have only known them for a short time. These small moments often reveal the beginning of a meaningful relationship. Angel Gabriel says that when a connection grows in this way, it encourages both individuals to continue becoming better versions of themselves. Instead of limiting each other's growth, they inspire one another to explore new possibilities and embrace new experiences. This mutual encouragement strengthens the bond between them. Beloved soul, Archangel Michael reminds you that the season you are entering is one of openness and positive change. A season of blessings often begins with subtle shifts in perspective. You may feel more hopeful about the future or more appreciative of the people who bring kindness into your life. These feelings are signs that your heart is ready to welcome new experiences. Archangel Michael says that blessings do not always arrive as dramatic events. Many blessings appear through meaningful connections, supportive friendships, and relationships that bring encouragement and peace. These experiences remind you that life is filled with opportunities for joy and understanding. Beloved soul, as you continue walking your path, you may begin noticing how certain people bring out the best qualities within you. They encourage you to speak honestly, to share your thoughts openly, and to appreciate the small moments that make life meaningful. These relationships help create a sense of balance and companionship that makes the journey ahead feel brighter. Angel Gabriel says that the message reaching you today is not about rushing toward a particular outcome. Instead, it is an invitation to remain open to the possibility of connections that feel sincere and uplifting. When you allow relationships to grow naturally, you create space for understanding and trust to develop over time. Beloved soul, every season of life carries its own lessons and experiences. The season you are entering now encourages you to appreciate the connections that bring warmth and positivity into your life. These connections remind you that relationships built on kindness and respect can become powerful sources of inspiration. Archangel Michael says that as your journey continues, the blessings unfolding in your life will appear through moments of clarity, meaningful conversations, and relationships that encourage mutual growth. These blessings are not meant to overwhelm you but to gently remind you that your life is moving toward new possibilities. Beloved soul, remain patient and attentive to the experiences that bring joy and understanding into your path. The connections that truly matter will reveal themselves through sincerity and shared appreciation for the journey you are both walking. Angel Gabriel says that when two hearts recognize a connection built on kindness and respect, they create a partnership that strengthens both individuals. And as that partnership grows, it becomes a source of encouragement that continues guiding them forward. Angel Gabriel says, beloved soul, every meaningful journey eventually reaches a moment where the quiet pieces of the story begin to come together. What once seemed uncertain starts to make sense, and the experiences you lived through slowly reveal why they were necessary. Life often works in this gentle way, allowing understanding to grow over time rather than appearing all at once. When this understanding arrives, it often brings with it a calm feeling of gratitude for the lessons that shaped your path. Angel Gabriel says that relationships which truly matter often appear after both hearts have experienced growth and reflection. Before such connections are fully understood, each person usually walks through different stages of life that teach patience, compassion, and appreciation for genuine companionship. These stages prepare both individuals to recognize the value of a relationship built on respect and kindness. Beloved soul, when two people meet at the right time in their journey, their connection often feels natural rather than forced. Conversations flow easily, moments of silence feel comfortable, and both individuals feel encouraged to express their true selves. This sense of comfort is often what people describe when they speak about a soulmate connection. It is not about perfection but about mutual understanding and support. Angel Gabriel says that the message reaching you today is not meant to rush you toward any expectation. Instead, it invites you to remain open to the positive experiences and connections that life may bring into your path. When you move forward with patience and appreciation for the present moment, you create space for meaningful relationships to grow naturally. Archangel Michael says that a season of blessings often begins quietly, much like the first moments of spring after a long winter. At first the change may appear small. New feelings of hope, renewed energy, or a sense of excitement about the possibilities ahead. Over time these small changes grow stronger, and the season begins revealing its full beauty through opportunities and experiences that bring joy and fulfillment. Beloved soul, blessings are not always dramatic events that transform everything overnight. Many blessings appear through simple moments that remind you of life's warmth and possibility. A supportive conversation, a shared laugh, a moment of understanding between two people, these experiences are often the true signs that a positive season is unfolding. Archangel Michael says that when you begin recognizing these blessings, your perspective naturally shifts toward gratitude. Instead of focusing only on what has not yet happened, you begin appreciating the meaningful experiences already present in your life. Gratitude opens the door to greater peace and allows you to notice even more positive moments around you. Beloved soul, the journey ahead is filled with opportunities to experience connection, growth, and understanding. The lessons you have learned so far have prepared you to appreciate relationships that are sincere and supportive. As you continue moving forward, you may find that the people who enter your life bring encouragement and inspiration that help you grow even further. Angel Gabriel says that a soulmate connection is not defined by grand gestures alone but by the quiet consistency of kindness and respect shared between two individuals. When both people value honesty and understanding, their relationship becomes a source of strength that helps them face life's challenges together. Beloved soul, as this season of blessings continues unfolding, remember that the most meaningful moments often appear when you least expect them. A conversation, a meeting, or even a simple act of kindness can become the beginning of something beautiful. When you remain open to these possibilities, you allow life's natural rhythm to guide you toward meaningful experiences. Archangel Michael says that the purpose of this message is simply to remind you that your journey is still unfolding and that positive chapters may appear ahead. Each experience you encounter adds to the story of your life, shaping your understanding and helping you grow into the person you are meant to become. Beloved soul, move forward with patience, hope, and appreciation for the connections that bring warmth into your life. When you approach the future with an open heart, the blessings meant for you often appear in ways that feel both surprising and perfectly timed. Angel Gabriel says that the message which reached you today is simply a reminder that life continues offering new possibilities. And when you welcome those possibilities with kindness and gratitude, the season of blessings unfolding before you becomes even more meaningful. If this message touched your heart, type Amen in the comments and share this message with someone who might need encouragement today.